So, something very fascinating and unique came out in Weekly Shonen Jump less than 24 hours ago. There was an announcement that Burn the Witch would be getting a continuation, a Season 2 for the manga. Now, if you're unaware of what Burn the Witch is, it is a new manga series that is written by Tite Kubo, the writer of Bleach. I think everybody that's a part of the anime and manga community has at the very least heard of Bleach, even if you haven't read it. It's incredibly popular, but obviously, thanks to certain things that happen towards the conclusion, it never got the ending that it actually deserved. We fast forward a few years later, we got Burn the Witch, which is technically set in the same universe as Bleach, and Tite Kubo is finally given another chance at writing a manga. And obviously, thanks to the recent events these past few weeks, the manga is done very good, people are enjoying it, it's got a OVA like anime movie or something coming out like very soon in the next anime season, and now we have the announcement of a Season 2, so a continuation of the manga. So to kind of clarify a few things, this series, Burn the Witch, was supposed to be a limited run. That means it was only going to be 4 chapters long, and obviously now we know there's going to be more, but it's very different than what you would expect. We're not necessarily getting a new chapter like next week or, maybe 2 weeks from now. We are going to have Burn the Witch going on a break, and then Season 2 will pop up again. Now, what this fundamentally means is that Weekly Shonen Jump is probably testing the waters for seasonal manga. Now, that sounds incredibly unique and weird when you think about it, because it's just like, it's something I personally have never seen. Maybe they've tried it in the past and I'm unaware of it, but I have never seen Weekly Shonen Jump testing the waters for a seasonal release series. Like, for instance, what we have going on here with how Burn the Witch is going to be going on break, and then a Season 2 was confirmed at the end of Chapter 4, and it's going to be coming out sometime later in the future. So this means that the series is going to become seasonal. So Kubo will come in, he'll write maybe 5 to 10 chapters, it'll go on break, and it'll come back for another season. And honestly, thinking about it, this might be the future. This might be the future of Weekly Shonen Jump. The future to allow content creators, writers of manga, to actually be able to write what they want in the proper amount of time that they need it. And it'll allow Weekly Shonen Jump to constantly back and forth put series out there in enough amount of time, they could constantly flip back and forth. And it'll allow series and writers to develop and flourish, and they can switch it out while it's on break for another series, and then it could come back. You can kind of see the point here is that it can lead to a lot of health for the entire magazine, because it was one of my major complaints I've been making a point of these past few weeks. I've been talking about how Weekly Shonen Jump just keeps axing series, and you don't ever know if the series is going to survive or not. Like, for instance, Time Paradox Ghost Rider was fantastic, and thanks to controversy, we know what happened. And even though that's a very certain or rare circumstance, it's still the point, though, that Weekly Shonen Jump does have a habit of axing and canceling said series. And so seeing how Burn the Witch is going to be a seasonal story, this might set a trend of more manga in the magazine being like this. For instance, it comes in the magazine, it has like maybe 5 to 10 chapters to write, and then it goes on break for a while. New series could come in and be introduced for another 5 to 10 chapters, and after that, maybe the series comes back. The first one that came out comes back for another 10 chapters, and that's, you have a repeat. And it allows these mangaka, these writers, more time to develop said story. I honestly think that this is actually a good idea, and I do wonder if this is what Weekly Shonen Jump is trying to press, or what they're trying to test the waters with. Maybe they're testing it with Burn the Witch to see how it does, for then they can maybe do this for other series. Maybe this is the new way for series to actually survive in the magazine. It'd be kind of cool, but it's just a little piece of information I want to, mention. I don't think many might have understood just how crazy that is, the information of, Burn the Witch getting a Season 2, what this means for other manga, so I kind of wanted to talk about that. But anyways, I'm just happy for Tite Kubo. I'm glad Burn the Witch is doing well. I'm glad we're going to get a continuation of the story, because it's been fantastic so far, and I can't wait to see more from it. But with that, I love you guys. Be safe, stay healthy. Chibi out.